What's good, Leos? This is your March 2018 love reading, okay? So, if you haven't checked out, well, first of all, hi. Welcome to my channel. My name is Danny. If you've never been here before, thank you and welcome. Thank you for coming. And if you have been here before, thanks for coming back, okay? So, okay, like I said, this is going to be your March love reading, right? So if you are familiar, I did a general reading for the month of March, and that is, I'll actually link the description, or I'm sorry, I'll put the link in the description box below, right? If you're looking for that. But it would be great to check that out because that gives you kind of like a general idea of how your month's going to go just all around. And we do touch on love too. So if something doesn't quite make sense to you, I invite you to go and check out that channel. Also, I invite you to check out your sun, moon, and rising, and your Venus, just because Venus rules love. But it may kind of help you piece together messages that maybe don't make sense because this is not going to resonate with everybody, unfortunately. I'm going to do my best to try to get all the energies I can. So yeah, I'll put that link in the description box if that's something you're curious about. And let's just get into this. I'm going to pull cards first and then we'll discuss. And let's see what we've got going on for the month of March 2018 in love for Leos. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Nine of Pentacles with the Knight of Cups. Okay. Knight of Wands. The Chariot. Temperance. The Emperor. Okay. 2 Knights, 3 major arcana so far. Okay. 3 of Swords. Strength. This is a big month. You know what? And I knew it was going to be because, again, it's a big month for everybody. We've got a lot of moon activity that's shifting things. We've got Mercury going through retrograde. Like, it's going to be a lot. Ace of Cups. My goodness. 2 of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, bottom of the deck, we've got the 8 of Pentacles. Let me pull 3. I'm going to pull 3 advice cards from the Doreen Virtue Romance Angels to kind of help us complete this read and give us some advice as to what to do. Because, man, let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 major arcana. We've got 2 Knights. Yeah, we've got some things to talk about. Let's get some advice. Engagement. Okay. Love yourself first. And calling in your soulmate. Okay, that's cute. Let's get into this, okay? Okay, so I'm going to start with your bottom of the deck card, which was Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles, that talks about working towards something with success, right? So Pentacles, it's all earthly things. It's money, finances, it's health, it's whatever, it's things that are tangible. But it's really about working and doing good work towards something and having success in it, right? He's meticulously drawing on these stars, on these pentacles. He's being very crafty and precise and doing good work. It's slow work because it is pentacle and that slower energy, especially for you guys, because you guys are fire signs, which is the fastest energy. So it is slow work, but it's like you're slowly but surely working towards something in terms of love in the month of March. Okay. So where you guys are at right now is you are the Nine of Pentacles energy. So Nine of Pentacles is a single person who's happy to be single if they are. It's not someone who's crying about it. It's not someone who's sad about it. This is someone who prefers to be single if it means feeling the way they feel here, right? They're abundant. These are people who are self-made. These are people who surround themselves with luxury. They show themselves love, you know, um, with tangible things and, not. But it's like these are people who, it's like if they are surrounded by people, if they are dealing with people, it's because they want to. It's not because they need something from them. And I feel like that's where you guys are right now, right? So you're happy to be single. It's fine. Everything's good. Living your life. But then there's also this Knight of Cups. So I feel like some of you are single and are wanting a relationship, like really feeling like you're ready, right? Knight of Cups. This is a really loving energy. This is cups have to do with emotion. So if this is a person, this can be a water sign. This that's a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. So it could be that you are single right now, but you've got, a love offer, something coming in from a water sign, or just in general, because again, it does speak about emotions and feelings, and that's just what cups are. But it's good luck with this. It's not the fastest of energy, it's not the slowest of energy. It's just there. You know what I mean? But this person, if we're talking personality wise, this is someone who's very romantic. This is like a poet. This is someone who like sweep you off your feet. So I'm feeling like either you're dealing with someone or met someone who kind of exudes this energy, or maybe this is you. It's like you're single and everything's good. You feel like you're in a place where you've got, you're feeling stable. You've been doing good work with, all your other things, and you're feeling financially stable and good and abundant in all ways on your own. So, like, you're ready for that next step to kind of share your life with someone or you know, share love with someone, right? What's what it's telling you to strive for, it's really just you being your own energy. It's Knight of Wands. So, Knight of Wands, this is totally your energy. This is Aries, Leo, Sag energy. This is a fire sign. This is someone who goes for what they want, right? They're aggressive, but not to the point of abrasive, how like a Knight of Swords can be, per se. But this is someone who's just going towards what they want with passion. And as long as they do go towards what they want and lead with passion, they'll always be successful. This can also be someone who is a little bit promiscuous and likes to like kind of do the Humpty Daniel with people, you know? I'm not really picking that up so much. I mean, that can be you because, again, you are this single Nine of Pentacles energy. So you could be like, well, hey, I'm out here being single, right? But for the most part, I just really feel like whatever it is that you find that you want this month and that you're passionate about, you are really striving towards exuding your own energy and going towards things and just being very direct and moving with passion. And whenever you do that, you're always successful, right? Now, in the cop out, you got the Chariot. So if we're gonna put a label on it, this could be a Cancer if you're dealing with the Cancer. And it's funny because it's, the cop out, it's like what not to strive for. But the Chariot is really a card of success, right? It's really a card of moving forward and finding balance. And, it's like the yin and the yang and, all that. But I really feel like what Spirit is saying is don't, obviously not don't move forward and be successful, but don't, like, almost don't worry about what that looks like, right? Or don't focus too much on what that means, or like it has to be a certain way, right? Yeah. I'm getting this a couple ways. So for some of you, it's like the chariot is the means of transportation, right? A lot of people would think that. So maybe this could be for some of you who are out there being active. Like, don't do too much. Like finding that balance of not um, moving too quick or moving too swift. Like really kind of taking the time to think about it. But also, again, I think it could be speaking to don't be so hung up on what that looks like. It's like if the chariot breaks down, if one of these sphinxes breaks down, then it's like you would have to find another unconventional way to still get to wherever you're going, right? But don't be so focused on that, because it's like you have energy of moving forward and getting the things you want, but it's almost like don't worry if that chariot, like it may not be the chariot, like you may not be getting there the way you think, right? Kind of thing. But it's funny because both of these cards can actually speak to travel, right? And we've got them and what to strive for and what to cop out on. So I think it's just really about you guys wanting love or being ready for it, but not being so worried about, like, don't be putting a person on it, or like don't be putting a name on it, like who it needs to be. Like, let's say you're totally single and you're like, I want Joseph and that's it. Like, nah. Like, don't, definitely put the intention out there and be aggressive about what you want. But I'm just getting the feeling that whatever this is, this specific situation in love for you guys, and of course this is general, I feel like it's really kind of telling you not to focus on what that's going to look like or how you're going to get it, kind of thing, you know? Yeah. So in the past, you've got the Temperance card. So this could be that you were dealing with a Sagittarius, but really this could be that you've been really working on finding the balance and working on, feeling grounded and being emotional, like you and leading with passion, right? We've got the red wings, which is all about passion. Red is all about, that kind of symbolizes the root chakra, the grounding nature. So it's like you guys feeling passionate and grounded, but with the foot, one foot on land and one foot in the water. It's like having that perfect balance of 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 emotional energy and of grounded energy, and also things just flowing easily. See how the angel's pouring the water into the cups, right? From one cup to another. It's not splashing about, it's going like a perfect pour. And it's really about letting things flow easily. And I feel like you guys have decided in the past that you're going to be in the space where you're like, I'm not going to push anything too much. Yeah, I can be aggressive. Yeah, I'm a Wands energy, but I just really want to let things flow easily, right? Um, I just really want to only do things that feel right. It's like things like feeling right, right? It's like you're not trying to force anything that's just not. And that's good. And I think that too has also led you guys into this position of being in this Nine of Pentacles energy and being okay with being where you're at in terms of love, because you're just like, I'm not going to force what's not right, right? So your past energy totally supports where you are now. And with that, where it's going to lead you is to this Emperor energy. Now, this could be an Aries, but really, this is just about having control over your life. This is about having authority and you making the decisions, and just really tells me that whatever does happen in terms of love going forward, it's going to be on you, right? You're going to be the one deciding. It's not like life is just going to happen to you. Like, you're going to be the one who's going to be able to say what it is that you want, and your words hold power and weight and really help move you in your decisions, right? You guys are going to be able to do that because, again, you guys are using your energy. your active energy, and you're going towards what you want. You're letting things flow easily. You're not forcing anything, and that's going to lead you to being where you want in order, to get the kind of love that you want and to get the person you want or whatever. But I really feel like in the future, you guys you're setting yourself up there in the future. You're putting yourself in the position to where you can really make the decisions, and you're really taking authority over your life instead of life just happening to you, right? With that, your hopes and fears. Obviously, this isn't a hope. This is your fear. So I think you guys are really afraid of being hurt. So it could be this situation where you've been hurt in the past and you just really don't want to be vulnerable and you really don't want to put yourself out there and be hurt again, although you are interested in love. You guys do want to find that partnership, but, you know, do not, you know, do not surrender yourself to this energy, because this energy does not support this energy. You can't have fear, but at the same time be the authority of your life. It just and be successful. It doesn't work that way. So that energy doesn't support the other. So I mean, I think that's a fear of everyone's, is to not be disappointed and to not go through the heartbreak. But at the same time, you can look at situations like that and you can thank those heartbreaks and thank those disappointments, because they are what builds us. And I know that's cliche, but it's totally true. I wouldn't be the person I am today without the bullshit that I went through. And I'm actually now to the point where I can say I'm actually legitimately thankful for it, right? It's what builds you up. So, and these disappointments are what lets you know what you don't want, right? So that when you do get what you do want, you can feel that much more blessed about it. Now, people surrounding you. You've got the strength card. So you could be surrounded by other Leos. Otherwise, you could just, this is saying the energy of it, you feel like you're around people now who you feel supported by, people who give you strength, right? That perfect amount of strength that's not overbearing, not too abrasive, not too light. Like it's that perfect balance, right? This card to me totally just illustrates duality with the feminine energy and the masculine energy of the lion, right? The woman is taming the lion, right? So I really feel like you guys are now in a position where you're around people who you're feeling uplifted with. Like if this is someone that you're dealing with, this is someone that this person makes you feel stronger. This person makes you feel better. This person knows how to calm you and tame your wild side. This person knows how to check you when you're wrong. This person, but not with that overly masculine strength. It's more of a feminine strength that's just like a slight nudge, but it gets the shit done, right? Now, that's really great. I feel like whoever's around you right now, your mentality. So this card basically speaks to your mentality going into this read, and it feels like, again, this is you guys ready to offer up love. This is the Ace of Cups. So this is the beginning of love. This is the beginning of new great beginnings, good news, fortune, all that shit in general, right? Your cup runneth over. So I really do feel like you guys have got some great things with love coming up, right? You've got these great people around you who make you feel strengthened. You've got, the fact that you guys are ready kind of for this love offer, right? And you guys are moving towards it. You're moving towards it, right? So that's really beautiful. Like, you guys are in a really optimistic place right now, as it is when it comes to love, even though you've still got these fears. But remember, just thank your fears and move on, because the fears are there, to look out for us, but it's false fear. It's a false fear, because who's to say what could happen in the future? And you don't want to ruin your chances of love just from being fear. So you thank your fear for trying to help you and trying to teach you certain lessons, and you use that fear and you let it propel you in the best way possible to where you can have this new, love energy and be feeling good and like feeling like, damn, and, cup runneth over. Now, I feel like it's going to be a little bit of struggle to do all that, but you've definitely got the energy to support you in doing all that. I feel like you will be juggling the two feelings though. You got the Ace of Pentacles. Now, Pentacles, of course, that talks about earthly things. It's normally like money, finances, even health. But this is a love reading. So I feel like this is you guys kind of trying to ride this wave. See this wave in the back? Trying to ride this wave of emotion, which would make sense. You know, the moon rules the ocean, right? With all this moon activity, we've got a lot going on, a lot of emotions going on. This is a very emotional read, you know? Um, but you guys have so much strength packed behind it and so much like support from universe behind it. So I really do feel like you guys are really juggling things, but it's going to bring you ultimately to the newness that you're looking for. You've got the Ace of Pentacles, right? So again, Pentacles speaks of earthly things, but really this is just new overall beginnings. It's like your new beginning is just behind that hedge, right? It's like Alice in Wonderland back there. You're right there, right? So, and again, you're striving to move forward towards it. I just think that the only thing that's kind of keeping you juggle is this fear. So I think it's really important to, again, however you do, address your fear and thank it for trying to help you and protect you, but say, you know what, it's cool, I got this though, right? Because you're working towards something really great. Overall, remember that's your bottom of the deck energy. Overall, this month you are working towards something really great. And you guys are already in a place, it looks like, where you're feeling good about yourself with this Nine of Pentacles. So the first step to even making good things happen for yourself is the feeling, right? So you've got all this energy backing you. Just don't let this, and whatever situations you went through in the past or whatever, don't let this come in between you and throw everything off, right? Because I mean, you got some really good cards for the month of March. So this shit could lead to an engagement. So your life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, right? That's beautiful. That's really self-explanatory. So some of you, maybe you are leaning towards engagement. Others of you, you know, just you being the way you are and only dealing with things that flow freely and easily, and going after what you want with passion, like that Knight of Wands, and surrounding yourself around people who make you feel good and uplifted. This might eventually lead to a forever thing, right? Spirit saying love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So remember, while you're out there doing all that, to be putting yourself first and to be loving yourself first, because that actually is what's attractive to other people. And it's not something that people can put their finger on it, but it's like people who are confident and love themselves, they're hella attractive, period. Like, it makes you want to know more about them, because they are calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So keep with it. Like, you guys are on a really good path. I feel like you have a really good foundation for what's next to come in your love life, if that makes sense. Because first and foremost, it looks like the bulk of you are really in this really satisfied place of Nine of Pentacles right now, where you're like, I'm satisfied with me. I'm loving me. And I'm showing you that I'm loving me because I'm able to afford loving me, but I think I'm ready to extend that love a little further. Yeah, I'm scared, but I'm ready nonetheless, right? And then when you do, you've got some really good beginnings, some new exciting things that are just right around the corner, right behind the hedge. And of course, it could affect your money too, just because I mean, I feel like when we feel all around good, like everything's good, right? The energy just transfers over. But what I do know is you've got two aces in this read. So you've got some really great new beginnings. Aside from the two aces in this read, you've got two knights in this read, right? And several other great cards. So you guys are going to have a beautiful March, okay? Let me know how it goes. Let me know if this resonates with you guys. And I will see you in April. Thank you. Bye.